Hi, my amazing people. How are you today? Let's talk about the some of the things. Okay, I'll give you at least 4 things that I don't want you to do during sex. All right. Of course, this is very important because it will protect your health, especially your vaginal health, from contracting unnecessary diseases. All right. So if you are new here, my name is Saidat Katinde, and here on Vowsh, I help women fall in love with their bodies and find different solutions for their different vaginal issues. All right. So if you do not know me, I'm in Uganda. All right. So if you see a lot of motorcycles passing by, yeah, it's a thing in Uganda. So number one, don't attempt to have oral sex when you have wounds or sores inside your mouth. You might get them maybe while you're brushing, or maybe if you're sick. Some people have herpes, and then you attempt to go down on a man when you have these problems. You are going to contract a very worse problem. Okay. Your mouth has to be absolutely clean, and it has to be, absolutely having no issues inside. And then you can go down on a man, and also make sure that he washes his penis before he puts it in your mouth. All right. Some of these men are sleeping around and they don't clean themselves after, or not so well, and then they bring it to you and you just insert it inside your mouth. Okay. Don't get excited and, all in the moment, and just put it in there. Then number two, don't attempt to go, when for those people who are having anal sex and vaginal sex, okay? Don't attempt to start from anal, put your penis in the anus and then you put it in the vagina. You're just basically transferring bacteria, because the asshole carries our poop, bacteria from the anus and into the woman's vagina. Okay. And for some women, they don't even know that maybe they have tears, small tears that sometimes we don't notice inside of our vagina, and that bacteria that's from the asshole just goes straight up into these small cuts, and they create more serious problems, not just for your vagina, even in your bloodstream. All right. So make sure that the man, if he's using condoms, he changes, get some time in between to change condoms. All right. He does not use the same condom he uses in your vagina to use it in your asshole, or in your asshole to your vagina. And then the other thing is, even when he does that, make sure you wipe it down. Have some wipes around, baby wipes, or some medicated wipes, so that you can clean him all over, even up to his balls, his scrotum and everything, so that you do not carry any little bacteria into your vaginal area. Then number three, this is very common, but try to avoid it as much as possible, or try to have the necessary equipment after doing it. And that is having sex in the car. Okay. I know so many people are guilty. All right. And it's very, very simple for people to have sex, in the car. But what I'm trying to say is that it's very important for a woman. I've made a video telling you about your vaginal hygiene. After having sex, you have to pee and also clean yourself. Okay. So when you come out of the car, sometimes maybe you're out in a club or in a public area. Of course, you might not be able to urinate right there and then, or clean yourself right there and then. So carry some vaginal wipes for that situation. All right. And don't immediately off the man, you're just seated with your vagina onto the seats of the car. These seats of the car are rarely washed. They are dirty. You're just carrying bacteria inside of yourself. Okay. So if you don't also wipe yourself down, you're just going to and then you wear your knickers. The sperms are still coming out of you. It's all wet. You're just encouraging yourself to get a yeast infection or candida, or maybe even a UTI. So try to avoid that. If you are feeling pain during sex, ladies, tell him to stop. Like immediately. Let him stop. The more you are feeling pain during sex and you let him continue, you're worsening the problem. You're going to have to foot that bill in the hospital. You're going to have to take care of everything that is damaged just because you thought, oh, I can't annoy my man. I can't say anything because I need him to enjoy. I need to make him happy. Your man is happier. I'm telling you this as a secret. Your man is happier when you have enjoyed sex. All right. Men love it when we enjoy sex because that way we are more attracted to them. We are more attached to them. We want to, fuck them more. So when you are feeling any pain, it's an indication of a serious problem and you need to stop. Meanwhile, I'm going to give you a story after all this about, car sex. Like you guys have to hear this about my ex. Then number 4, ladies, do not have sex in the swimming pools or in bathtubs or, in jacuzzis. Do not do that. Okay. Swimming pools, they put in chemicals. You put soap in bathtubs, and in jacuzzis. So when you're having sex, of course, all that stuff is entering into your vagina, those chemicals, and they're going to throw off the pH of your vagina, and you're going to start getting on and off infections over and over again. Okay. So don't do that. I know it's easy because, you're thinking, oh, I'm not so wet, but if I have sex in a wet environment, my vagina will be wet. Surprise, surprise, water is drying for the vagina. It doesn't do anything for your vagina because vaginal lubrication has a different kind of texture that is required in there. It's a bit smoother, it's softer, it's more warm. So water doesn't have those, those, how should I say, those kind of components like vaginal fluids. So try as much as possible to avoid having sex in watery environments because it's not going to help the situation. You might even become drier and you'll be surprised. All right, ladies, honestly, I feel like those were 5, not 4. I'm not very sure. But anyways, let me tell you my story. Here is story time. Okay. I had this ex and he was cheating on me, and all the time I would find like condom wrappers in his cars. And of course he would deny, he would act like I'm the crazy one. All right. And then guess what? One day he got arrested because they found him having sex in the car. I'm like, oh, wow. And I was the only person that he could call to save him. All right. Of course, he has friends. But in that moment, I feel because, he hadn't come back home. So I think he needed an explanation. And so he's like, oh, I got a traffic ticket for parking badly and I'm at the police station. So just, I can't reach someone. Please call him for me and tell him to come to the police station to bail me out. So I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, let me just go bail my man out. Okay. When I reached there, and of course they put me in another room to tell me, what he had done. And they're like, hey, we caught him having sex in the car with another woman. Okay. To my surprise, was I surprised? Not really, but shocked. Oh my God, I was so shocked. And he still denied it even while the policeman was saying it. So guess what, ladies? I just walked away. I left him in the police station and I told him, I hope you're rotting here. And I walked away. Yep, I think his brother came out and bailed him out. Because, anyways, ask me any question, guys, in my inbox, down below. Tell me whatever. And also for the people who sell vaginal products in your countries, let them reach out to me. I would like to test out their products and see how they can help women out there. If you want to become your own personal agent, and I send everyone from, because people are always asking me for products and they're in different countries and, it gets a bit difficult in shipping. I can find a way to send all those customers who are in need of these products to you, and also send all the good stuff that I use from Uganda to you so that all the ladies are well taken care of. Otherwise, thank you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.